My old boss at Channel 4, David Abraham, used to say that people tend always to overestimate the short-term influence of a new technology and underestimate the long-term influence.
The BBC is in a brilliant position where innovation is kind of at the heart of what we do and what we want to be doing, and with BBC3 that's even more front and centre. And so as a commissioner and as someone who personally just has an interest in this space anyway, it's kind of an opportunity we just couldn't resist getting involved in.
The last 2 days has been incredibly valuable in terms of skilling up, so I know a lot more about the tech and I know a lot more about what it's like to experience different bits of content. It's also been really valuable thinking of the BBC3 brief from a different angle actually.
I've done some VR before, but it's been wonderful to have this curated experience of what to look at. This is the best content, so it's really opened my eyes to what is possible out there. Before it was sort of limited.
We're at a point where things are going to massively change, and I feel really privileged to be part of a small group that might be there ahead of the curve.
Success would be a prototype, would be something tangible, something that allows our viewers to benefit in some way from an immersive experience, and for us to be able to measure the efficacy of that. And then the joyful bit now is just waiting for the ideas to come in and having our minds slightly blown, ultimately figuring out, okay, how can we help these indies take this idea from a piece of paper through to prototype, and then after that, who knows where.
Is already changing how we're thinking about taking forward linear narrative into a more augmented reality space, which doesn't require a hugely different skill set that everyone has to learn or method of delivery that can't yet be afforded on a mass scale.
I think it's incredible that the university is doing all of this research. I personally think that in the next few years we will be in a world of VR anyway. I think it's difficult when you work in a more traditional TV company and it's all very scary and feels a bit sci-fi.
If you're looking to come onto this programme, I would definitely recommend it. It's a great opportunity to skill up, to experience amazing content that will blow your mind, to have a really kind of focused creative time as well, where you're coming up with ideas and sharpening them with the help of different teams.
If you want to understand immersive technology and you work in the creative sector, StoryFutures Academy is clearly the place that you should be going to. They understand the limitations, the opportunities of working in the creative sector, and particularly in TV production. They don't just have the expertise, but they also have the academic background and the rigour and the connections to put people like me in touch with technologies and experiences that we might ordinarily never come across.